Streetz is watching Sirius XM. Of course, it's me, the most energetic entertainer. Manni Supreme, one time for DJ Drama. Don Cannon, TC, Sarah Vivon, DJ Iceberg. We're here with another episode of Who to Watch For. Very talented artist, one of my good homies. Lil Joc is in the building.
Yeah, I know what's going on. Lil Joc talk to a bit Watchin.
How you feeling, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man.
First off, it's good to see you. Every time I see you, I was in good spirits, man. Tell me, how's it been this year with putting out music, traveling, shows? Like, what's been going on in Jocksboro recently?
The traveling been crazy because it's new, you feel me? But, like, everything's just been fun. Everything, like it's kind of overwhelming at the same time, too, you feel me? Because you come from where you come from.
Yeah.
And then you all in Cali. In the studios, the big studios, you big faces, so that shit be crazy.
It seems surreal.
Yeah.
So for all your new potential fans out there, let them know where you from, and then like what were those beginning moments when you started rapping?
Shit, I'm from East Point, like suburban area in like Atlanta. You can say like Tri-City, like right there by Cleveland, Hateville, and all that shit like that. But I'm from East Point, 1010. You feel me? Call it 1010. Shit, I started rapping when I was like 10. My big brother, he always had the studio shit, the equipment, but he always had some bullshit. Like we always used to rap
in
on
the closet
bullshit.
mics and shit.
Yeah, like my first song was on a tape recorder. You feel me?
Say swear.
On God, but I don't got this shit.
Yeah.
It was on that shit. Like he used to always do it. I used to just watch him do it, him and my cousin and shit. And then I used to just get in where I fit in here and there. Then high school came, got in a music group with my bros and shit like that.
That's hard.
Just kept going.
What high school?
Tri-City.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Then like we did our first show when we was in high school. We threw a party. We rocked that bitch. You feel me?
Was up.
We rocked that.
Now being from Atlanta, they say Tri-Cities is one of those schools. It's like one of those high schools of just knowing is either gonna be some big athletes, some big rappers, somebody from Atlanta.
Yeah, you know
gonna
that's
come
a
out of there, right?
performing art school.
Yeah.
Shit.
Did you do anything in performing arts while you was at Tri-City?
Hell no. Hell no. I couldn't even. They wouldn't even let me in the mat in the building.
For real?
Hell yeah, them folks strict.
You was out there thugging it for real.
Yeah, just doing what we do.
Do you feel like with going to Tri-Cities and being, because there's a lot of people who are now in Atlanta that's making music too that's not really from here. Do you feel like with you being from Atlanta, East Point specifically, that's like down the street from the city, do you think that's played a big role in like your support, with your music?
Not really, because shit, I started out with zero support. You feel me? I've been rapping for a long ass time, so it ain't just build up how it built up. Like, folks know you, so it helped, but like, folks don't get behind you till you start getting the motion together, you feel me? Till they see that motherfucker moving. Once they see that motherfucker moving, that's when everybody jump aboard, you feel me? They'll jump ship the same way soon they see that motherfucker sink.
Yeah. So what do you feel like, with coming up? I mean, of course, you have some crazy looks. I know you know damn near everybody in the industry, but what has been one of like your biggest cosigns so far?
Like music-wise, like, or just like niggas reaching out.
Both.
Lil Baby reached out like when my song blew up, like on Christmas.
That's hard.
I dropped the song, I think Christmas Eve. He hit me Christmas Day, like that was probably the biggest. Like I was in the house, like what the fuck? I'm on the phone with my ex, like
hey, you better come back now, shawty.
Baby just hit me like what the fuck?
Yeah,
this shit big.
That's
like
crazy.
I'm calling everybody, like shaking and shit, walking back and forth.
That's hard.
Yeah, after that, everybody just started hitting me up. 21, DJ Drummer hit me. Everybody just like tapped in. You feel me? Just show love.
So with your music, right? I've seen it translate well with the show. Shout out DJ Holiday, man. I had the chance to host the show with you and Lil Crank, another major superstar who's doing this thing out here in the city. And one thing that I was talking to your manager about, shout out to Ken, is, rehearsing and, with being an artist, you just can't cut the mic on and just think you're going to go out there and it's going to be lolly-dolly, right? And like, sometimes I figure out like, boom, why do rappers have dancers and the whole nine? How has rehearsing helped you with, performing and, you're traveling now, right? So how has that helped you with your overall artistry?
See, all that shit different. See, like, when I first started performing, it was club shit only. Like, I'm doing club shit. So that's different. You got all your partners behind you. But that shit way different when you got to goddamn go on the stage and actually show people that you know what you doing. Like, you got to entertain the crowd. So rehearsing, that shit, it really went hard because, like, I already got, like, a knack to it just by performing. But, like, you got to look at the crowd. You got to talk to them folks. You got to, like, stage presence. Like, let them folks know you there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas just adjusted to it.
Yeah.
I'm still adjusting to it, though. Like, it's new.
I mean, when I was there, I was hosting, you did a damn show good job, bro. I'm like, the people in the crowd from the front, there was people at the bar scene rapping Lil Joc's lyrics,
and
right?
that what made it easier, though. When you walked out there, you hear people, like, saying your shit with you. So, like, it take, like, a lot of pressure off. You feel me? Because at first, nigga was nervous as hell. I'm like, oh, shit, this my first, like, concert.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
So that was, like, one of your first ones?
concert wise. Like I done did shows countless,
sure.
but that's different. Like
Yeah.
you got 1,000 niggas behind you jumping with you, but when you up there like damn near like by yourself, like probably two, everybody looking at you, flashes on and shit. So that shit make you be like, oh shit.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Who are some new artists that Lil Joc's listening to now?
In the city.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with Huncho.
For sure, new tape was dumb hard.
Yeah, I'm fucking with all my bros. Anti-hard. I fuck with 952 Lil Rat too. He hard. It's a lot. It's a lot of talent.
It's a whole new wave. I feel like the Atlanta drill rap. What do you feel like with your sound in particular is like setting you apart from everything that's coming out the city right now?
Cause I don't only do like the drill shit. Like nigga don't want to get categorized in that category. I mean it's cool too, yeah. But like you gotta think like we a city full of players. At the end of the day, you gotta look at our biggest artists. We got Lil Baby, Gunna, Thug. You know, niggas like that. They not just speaking on killing and drilling and shit like that. So you gotta learn how to differentiate, if that's a word.
Yeah, there it is.
You gotta learn how to just maneuver and show like you different from that shit. You feel
me? Versatile.
Like, talk about where you from, talk about what's going on, but you gotta also know how to please other crowds. You feel me? Can't everybody ain't killers, everybody ain't gangsters.
Making it digestible, man.
Yeah.
With growing in your rap career, right? I know labels was after you right and left. Like, what was that decision like with, staying independent, going with a label? Like, how were you able to teeter back and forth and decide what did Joc want to do for himself?
Shit, that shit be crazy because you don't want to make the bad decision. You feel me? But like, that shit all depend on you. A label can either help you or they can break you, but that's all depends on how like you finesse the shit. You gotta learn how to work your moving and shit. You feel me? Like at first when all the motherfuckers hit me up, I'm overwhelmed in the house. I'm telling my mama and shit. I'm like, this label hit me, but she don't understand. My mama old, so I'm like, this label hit me. I'm finna fly to Cali right now, meet with this label. She like, what the fuck? Like, but like, shit, it really all depends on like how you finesse that shit. Like, it ain't no bad decision with it.
I feel it.
Yeah.
How has it been when your parents seen your success? I mean, your family, right? Like, how did your folks take it in? Like,
see my mama.
See Joc a star.
Yeah. See my dad, his ass be overhyped. You feel me? My mama, she don't understand it. Like she be, you need to get your ass out the streets. Like if she call right now, she'll say the same shit. Like get your ass out the streets. But she see the growth. She see what's going on. My brothers and sisters and shit, they be letting her know and shit like that. Like this shit big. Like it's way bigger than what you think. Like he actually doing it. You feel me? And when she heard me on the radio last time, like she was like, oh yeah, you doing it.
You doing it now.
Doing it, yeah.
Those definitely are big check marks when parents are able to see your success.
Yeah, like she heard it like on the radio herself, like driving home from work. I ain't even tell her about it or nothing.
So she called you?
Yeah, like called me later on, like, you ain't say shit on the radio, but I heard you. I'm like, shit, I was nervous. I ain't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah, that's hard. So with doing everything, you're growing, fan base is getting bigger. This time next year, where do you see yourself?
I'm trying to be one of the biggest. That's why I got to keep being consistent, keep working. Like, I'm going at it, like, full force. Like, got to be one of the ones in the city. Can't be, like, on the back burner. Fuck that. You got to be, I'm trying to be one of the ones. I'm going to be one of the ones.
Exactly.
Manifest.
Got speaking into existence. How many unreleased songs is Lil Joc sitting on right now?
Shit.
I know there's a lot of them.
Probably like over 800. Probably.
Damn.
Yeah, like.
How often you in the studio?
Shit, it was a point in time where I recorded every day, doing like 4-5 songs a day.
Damn.
You feel me? And I record myself. I record at the house, so it's like.
So you know how to engineer, handle vocals,
myself,
the whole nine.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's hard.
But like we got some shit. I've been rapping for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm indecisive on what to drop. So.
Do you ever find that to be like a struggle somewhat of like
dropping?
Yeah.
It became more so of a struggle when like the eyes got on the nigga. You feel me? At first it was like shit, nigga, I'm dropping. Either they gonna like it or they ain't gonna like it. Now it's like you don't want to drop something and they don't like it as much as they like. You feel me? Like you want your numbers to down there stay the same or like be like at the same level down there. So like I be overthinking that shit, but I'm getting back to the point where like fuck that shit. Just have fun with it.
Cause you see the folks who rocking with you, like, we just need it. We just
they just want to, like, folks be DM me, we ain't gonna drop. I be like, shit, I'm doing it. I got shit, but, like.
It's coming.
Yeah, like, a lot of my shit be, like, old shit that I'm, you feel me, pushing out and shit like that. So I be like, to me, I don't really be stunning that shit.
Yeah.
But, like, they gotta hear it.
Do you ever feel like it's hard if you recorded a song, hard as hell. You sitting on it, then it's like you making a whole bunch of other new hard as shit. You sent over 800 songs. I know it's
you'll make a new song. I make a song that motherfucker be hard for 2 days, and I make some other shit and forget about it. Like,
would you completely get rid of the song? You keep it in the hard drive? What you do with it typically?
Shit, I just got a notepad full of the bros and shit. I just really forget about it. They'll keep telling me, like, you tripping, like, this motherfucker hard. You need to shoot this one, do this one, do this one. And I'd be like, hell no, I ain't doing that shit. You feel me? Then they'll just keep being on my neck about it till, like, we get it done. That's how, like, Temper and shit came about. They was like, you got to shoot it. I made Temper, like, the same week. Didn't even know the words. And that motherfucker
went up.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like your visuals, right, it's super dope. Who are some of, like, so who shot that video? Who shot Temper?
Wolf. Wolf and this dude named Native from Colorado, he edited it. How
big of a creative process do you play with shooting your music videos?
I really kind of let them do what they do because they, you feel me, directed. But I ain't gonna lie, lately I've been hands on with that shit. Like I just shot like some motivational shit, like with all piecing shit together, like my show, the concert, the rehearsal, and all that shit in one video. Yeah. Like I helped like kind of direct, like I wanted it like this, like showing like the growth on the motivational side type shit. So that's hard. I like that shit. So I'm gonna start like putting my input. Yeah. Trying to help the video, but that shit be going bad for me when I try to goddamn get niggas to do this and that or all that type of shit. So I just let them do the shit.
Let them be creative in their own ways, most definitely. Who's some people that you haven't gotten a chance to get in the studio yet that you're looking forward to?
Feature wise, I want to work with everybody. To be honest, I ain't really got no picks. Like, cause I want to work with people, niggas and shit, but I really don't care to at the same time. Like, I like it to be just natural, like if it happen, it happen type shit.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Well, man, we truly appreciate you coming through, sitting down with us, man. Lil Joc in the building. Another episode of Who to Watch For with me, Manni Supreme. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And always remember to have us turned up each and every Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. right here on Shade 45.